Hello and welcome to our online information session. Today we will be discussing our music programs here at Middlesex University. My name is Andrea and I am joined by the graduate academic assistant Ruben, as well as two of our students, Katerina and Wilfred. Hello everyone.
Hi.
So if you can just start by introducing yourselves, what course are you studying and where are you from? We're going to start with you, Ruben.
Sure. So I'm Ruben. I'm the graduate academic assistant for music at Middlesex. I'm also a recent graduate of the BA Jazz program. So I was here for 3 years before. I'm primarily a jazz piano player and bass player.
Hi, I'm Katerina. I study BA Music Business and Arts Management and I'm the course ambassador for music as well. And I'm from Czech Republic.
Hi, my name is Wilfred. I'm in the third year of BA Music and I'm from Malaysia.
Great. Thank you all for agreeing to participate in this. So we're going to start with you, Ruben. So as a GA, so Graduate Academic Assistant, and of course as a member of staff, can you tell us what music programs we have here at Middlesex University?
Sure. Well, we have 4 music programs here at Middlesex. We have 3 practical programs, which are the BA Music course, which covers classical and contemporary classical music. We have the BA Jazz course, which covers jazz right from its origins in the early 20th century right up to contemporary jazz. And then we also have the BA Popular Music program, which covers all popular music genres from across the years. We also have the BA Music Business and Arts Management course, which covers all forms of management within the industry.
Great. And can you tell us what makes studying music at Middlesex special? Like, why would people come to university rather than going to a more specialized school like conservatoire, for example?
Well, what makes Middlesex particularly special is that being a university, we're surrounded by a lot of other departments. It's not a specialized place. So what ends up happening is we share both the campus and even the building that we're in with other courses. And so because of that, our students, myself included, throughout the time I was here, we've all been presented with many opportunities for collaboration with other courses, both as part of the courses themselves on a modular level, but also as extracurricular as well.
That's great. And thinking about the entry requirements for the course, what are those?
Well, the entry requirements depend on the course you're going for. For a lot of for our practical courses, for those 3, those tend to have audition parts to them as well, but all of the course requirements can be found on our website.
And because a lot of international students will be watching this, can you tell us about their entry requirements, how they can go about that?
So if you're unable to attend an audition at the university, you're given the opportunity to send in a show reel, which will normally comprise of 2 minutes of work, 2 minutes video of you playing, usually, or performing. If you're a composer going on to the BA Music course, then this will only need to be 1 minute long, and you'll also be asked to provide an example of work which you've written.
That's all right. Not too bad, is
Not
it?
too bad.
So now going to our students. First of all, why did you choose to study in London, and has it been beneficial so far? I can start with you, Katerina.
Yeah, so I always wanted to study music business. And then I told myself, like, what is better place in Europe than London? Because we have all these wonderful venues of all genres of music. And I really do feel it's beneficial because I have the access for placements and so many opportunities to actually do something within the music industry. For me, it was like a great option.
What about yourself, Wilfred?
Well, one thing I really liked about London is there are a lot of things going on in London. There's like musicals and artists coming to London because London is a very it's a place where everything just happens here. So it's good to get exposed to all these kind of events and you get to learn more from it. So I'm really looking forward to my stay here.
Because you've just came here.
Yeah, it's my first
right?
time in London, so it's everything's all new and I really enjoy it. I personally enjoyed it. So yeah.
That's great. So with you, Katerina, you said you're studying music business and arts management. And thinking about the course, what modules or what aspects of the course do you enjoy the most?
For me, definitely is the practical sides of the module, so that we have the opportunity to do concerts. So we have modules as live music or managing projects where we actually have to do the concert. We have to collaborate with other students, and for me this is like the best thing because I can put it on my CV and I can prove that I actually have done already something. So
Work experience, it's
yeah,
the best thing you can
inspiration,
get. Yeah. And what about you, Wilfred? What do you enjoy the most about the course?
What I really like this, like what Ruben has said earlier, because we're in a university, we're not just like a conservatoire, so you get to meet other people from different departments, and collaborating them is one of the main things which I think is really important, because in the music industry especially, if you need to make more contacts to know more people, and from there you get more opportunities. So that's what I really like about this course, where you can always go up to not only just film people, animations or dancers, and get to interact with them and know more.
That's really cool. And thinking about the facilities, because studying music, they're really important. What facilities do you use the most, and how easy is to book a room if you want to practice or things like that?
Well, the booking system online is actually really simple, because it's just like a click away. You just have to go online to one of the websites, and if you have like a concert which is in 2 weeks' time, you can even book the rooms 2 weeks in advance. So you just have a room secure for you, and you can have your rehearsals there and all. So everything is really efficient here, which I really like. And we have this place called the Digital Media Workshop, where you can use facilities like your Mac and Logic, which is all this kind of music production software, which helps a lot with all these kind of production things. We also have a recording studio, so that we're in right now. Yeah, it's a really nice studio. Yeah, so I really enjoy the facilities here. It's really useful for me.
What about you, Katerina?
yeah, I agree, because when we do the concert as music business students, we actually do it very often off the campus. So there's a place could have where we can hire the instruments and music equipment and then use it, which is it makes life so much easier.
Do you have anything to add about the facilities?
Yeah.
I feel like they cover so much.
I was going to mention the Kit Hub, because that's an incredibly useful thing to be able to use performance quality equipment for professional standard for free here, which is really useful to many people, especially because for a lot of the students here, including myself when I was here, a lot of us have just sort of begun performing professionally, which means that a lot of us might not necessarily have the equipment to hand of our own. So to be able to borrow that and sort of get a good sort of helping hand with that from the uni is really useful.
Okay. So recently, London has been voted the best student city in the world, according to QS. They've interviewed 54,000 students from different countries. So thinking about your student experience, how do you find it? How do you find the campus? If you can just share with us.
Yeah, for me, London and the university are like really friendly. I was so scared I'm gonna be so homesick when I got here, but it didn't happen. I just feel so home here, and all the time something is happening in London, so you really know you can't get bored at all. So.
How about you?
For me, I mean, one thing that I was really surprised is actually meeting a lot of Malaysian friends, coming to London and study. So, sometimes you might feel like, oh, I might be alone, but you don't have to worry so much, because I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people from your country that's coming to London. Like I've said earlier, London is a happening place, so everyone just wants to come to London, Yeah.
Speaking of people who want to come to London, are there any advice you would give to an international student who would want to come to London? What would be your tips?
Yes, well, definitely don't be scared, because people here, especially at university, are going to take care of you. Like, for international students, the first week you arrive, there's like orientation week. All sort of events are happening, so you will be with so many people, and just don't be scared. Talk to people, as you mentioned. Like, you will find people even from your country, so it's so much easier.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, like, we're coming from another country, so I mean, I do hear of some people where they feel sometimes a little bit depressed because they have no one to talk to, like you said. Well, one thing that I would like to add about the university is they have this team of people who you can talk to. You know, if you're feeling lonely or you're feeling stressed out, you can talk to them and they will help you, and everything is confidential, so you don't have to worry about anything going out from there. But that's what I really like about this university, where you have all these people there for you in case, you know, anything happens. They are there to watch out for you.
From your perspective, you know, you're not an international, you're from here. But what tips would you give to people wanting to come and study here?
Well, I think I would really echo what the other two have said. It's definitely a very welcoming environment. Once you really get stuck into the course, very often sort of the boundaries of nationality kind of just disappear, really. Especially for something like music, where you're bound to be, you know, collaborating and working with a whole host of different people, and so I really think once you're here, regardless of how you feel when you get here, Middlesex will guarantee that you feel very much at home very quickly, I think.
We're kind of like a family, aren't we?
Yeah, already.
So with you, Ruben, you are an alumni. And thinking about the way of teaching and our programs, how is Middlesex helping our students for careers post-study?
Well, there's a lot of examples of how Middlesex helps with that. I think for me personally, I gained a lot of benefit from the performance opportunities that were given to me while I was here. The university gave me just many chances to perform, both at uni events or as part of my course, or even outside of the course as well. For example, we have a long-standing connection with the Chicken Shed Theatre, which has regularly offered support gigs to some of our jazz students. And just things like that, there were just small gigs that were offered openly to the students that would then allow us to perform publicly, but without much pressure and without having to go through the entire process of sourcing gigs and self-promotion and things like that. So it was just a very supportive thing, which meant that then it gave us the performing experience to then go out and take things forward professionally. And I think that's definitely been a very useful part of my time here.
So yeah, it's always good to hear from alumni saying all these things, good things, of course, for students, but alumni as well. This was really informative for me. I had no idea you guys are doing so many cool things. I hope for those watching, this has gave you an opportunity to kind of get a feel of how our music programs are run here at Middlesex University. If you do have any questions, do check our website first at www.mdx.ac.uk. You can also leave your comments if you're watching this on Facebook. Just leave it your question in the comments below, and we're gonna answer you. If not, you can email us, and we're more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Just want to thank you all for participating in this, and goodbye.